right, all you night readers, welcome to my surprise live stream. Yes, it is a surprise, and I am here, and we are doing Kipper readings. Yes, Kipper readings. I know you're all wondering, what in the world is a Kipper? Right? What in the world is a Kipper? Yes, we are doing surprise live Kipper readings. It is good to see you here, Sarah, Amethyst, Angel. It's good to have you guys here. Let me get everybody in. All right. What are Kipper readings? Well, this is a Kipper deck. It's a very nice deck. It's very shiny, isn't it? Yes, very shiny. And it is different than Lenormand. It is different than tarot. It gives, again, these are very specific answers to questions. It gives you your past and it gives you future based on which way, which person we use as the significator. So it's going to be new. I just received these last night. I did studying last night while I watched election results, and I studied some this morning, and I have kind of an idea of what we're looking at, right? And we are going to see where things go. Well, we'll see how it works, right? So I will start with you, Amethyst. All right. So this is a small deck. It's like Lenormand. Lenormand only has 36 cards. This deck usually only has 36 cards too. Also, but it has this specific deck made by Ciro Marchetti actually has 3 bonus cards in it. So looking at this, of course, Amethyst, I'm guessing you're a woman. I'm just guessing. If you're not, tell me, because then I have to switch it. But since she's looking this way, since she's looking over to her right, cards on this side will be your future, and cards here will be what was behind you. Things that are behind you and things that are in front of you. Yeah, that's what I figured. But, hey, you never know these days, right? You never know. No picture and amethyst. Well, it's a stone. So wait till you see these cards. As you can see, they are very beautiful cards. They have beautiful paintings on them. And, well, they're very shiny. All right. This is what we get. This is what I get for you. Will Daniel come back to you? All right. So I think there was someone else in his life, right? There was another person in his life, maybe a little bit younger. And I think, there was some type of problem with the two of them. And I think that's what kind of has gone on here. I think that's kind of been what happened here in the past. Now, I think somebody came between the two of you. I think there ended up being a problem with them. And now, of course, you want to know, will he come back to you? And, I think coming back to you feels like a chore to him. I think it really does feel like a chore. I think it is almost like discipline. almost like he has to be very disciplined about what he does when he's with you. I think he feels that way. So unfortunately, I'm getting the idea that no, he is not coming back to you at this point, but that's what I'm getting through the Kipper cards. All right. So that's what I got. All right, Angel. What are YK's feelings about me currently? Hi, Barb. Hey, Charlie Bear. Surprise. Surprise. I know. You never know when there's going to be a surprise live show. And today we are using this beautiful, look at the edges. They're silver. Kipper deck. This beautiful Kipper deck made by Ciro Marchetti. So what does YK feel about you? What does he feel about you? What's YK feeling? All right. So we have high honors, right? High honor. High honor is all about, what does he currently feel about you? He used to feel that there was a lot of recognition for him to be with you, right? To be with the main female, which is you. All right. I think, I just think that there's something going on in your past, though, that was keeping him away, right? Something here is keeping him away. I know it's courthouse, right? Courthouse, it sounds so like just one possible thing, and that's all it could be. But I have to say, courthouse can be several different things, and some of those things are just obstacles in your way. It could mean like negotiations, stuff like that, something to that effect. And I think maybe that's like the whole dating process, right? He wants to date you. It's, getting someone to go out with you is like a negotiation, right? You have to work out a deal with that person. And I think that's what's been going on here in the past. He feels like he is getting something unexpected, or you'll be getting something also with him that's very unexpected. And I think that problem, what's unexpected is that he does not turn out to be the best person. There's definitely something wrong with him as a partner. He is the false person. So that's what I got. That is what I got for you. All right, Charlie Bear. Congratulations on your accreditation. Yeah. Well, we knew it was coming the end of October, right? That's when it was supposed to be here, the end of the month. You did the work in September. You took the testing and all that. And now we are at a point where you are accredited. So you are an accredited counselor. Is that what it is? It's counseling, right? You are like a counselor. Like you're like you can do therapy. You're like a therapist. Is that right? Yeah, of course. The last business day of the year, of the month, right? Friday the 30th. They could have held out till Saturday. Okay, so you're counselor therapist. That's what I thought. Awesome. I'll trade you tarot readings for therapy any day. I would have done it before you were accredited. I believe in you. All right, let's see what I get here for you. Oh, there you go. You got to remember there's only 39 cards in this deck, so you will see the same cards several times in different spots, So I think you feel like you've lost something. There's been some type of loss in the past, and now it's, you really are, you have your dreams, right? These are your dreams. These are your dreams. You're dreaming, someone has been dreaming of you, because this definitely looks like this person, don't they? Yeah. So someone's definitely been dreaming of someone like you, right? Maybe a man, maybe you're a man, of course. Yeah, that's always the option, right? But they're thinking about you. They are thinking about you. I think here in the future part, now you have the chance to start that business that you want, right? The counseling and therapy business that you want to start, right? Now it is time to do that. Now's the time. You've got your accreditation. Get right in there and start doing it. Because if you don't, then I think things aren't going to, you don't want to end the opportunity. You don't want the opportunity to end before it even starts, right? So you definitely want to get in there, jump right into doing it. If you work another job, well, this can be a separate, something separate for now, until you get a full enough following of people. But yeah, these were your thoughts. That was your thoughts, right? These are your thoughts about starting this business and starting the whole idea of having the therapy and counseling business. So that's what I did. I did your reading, Charlie Bear, but I meant to do Barb's. So Barb, that was not for you. That was for Charlie Bear. But now I'll do yours. I got completely off track because I was talking to them, and well, I went and did their reading. But believe it or not, that really went along with what's going on for them. So, because I was thinking of them as I shuffled. Now I'm thinking about you, Barb. And I hope things are going okay for you. I hope you woke up another good day thinking, hey, you know what? This is going to be another good day. You're away from all of the issues and problems of life in life right now. And well, you definitely can start to have that positive energy back again. All right, so what's behind you? Very simple, right? It's very simple. You had a you had a marriage that was very toxic. It's all about a toxic marriage, right? Marriage and bad health together give you a very toxic marriage in your past. And well, that's basically what you had. You had this toxicity in that marriage. And I definitely see, that is the past. But here going forward, you have, again, you're going to have the chance to I think you're going to be a bit excessively emotional about everything, and no matter how good it is, right? This could be all about good things, recognition and fame, right? High honor, but you are overly emotional right now, right? You still have that sadness. And so that sadness is really over all of the opportunities that are coming your way. So once you get rid of it, once you get rid of the being really emotional, I think, then things move forward in a really good way. And that's what I see for you, Barb. You weren't married, no, but it was that relationship. It said marriage. It says marriage on the card. I just used it. But yes, toxic, very toxic. Bad health and marriage is a bad health relationship, is a toxic, definitely combined together, it makes a toxic relationship. So absolutely it does. All right. So draw. Yeah, definitely made for a toxic relationship, Barb. And that's what it was. You weren't married, but you were in that type of relationship, and that was just the way it was, right? Marriage. The marriage card does not have to mean marriage. It can be any type of a union or connection, even an agreement, like business partners can come up with the marriage card because, that's like a marriage. So I definitely think those things are things that could come up, or things that could have meaning in that. Yeah, see, your emotions are still not together, and that's exactly what I said. You have that that high amount of emotion, right? Being extremely emotional right now, and you still are. Of course you are. Every little bump in the night, I'm sure, is frightening. All right. So, what does L feel about you? Why doesn't he talk to you? You're welcome for being. I'm glad I can be here for you guys. I do it when I can. I don't always have a chance here in the mornings, but I had a little bit of time this morning before my wife's doctor's appointment. So, yes, only 2 subscribers away from 400. Thank you, MPT, and welcome to Kipper readings. This is not Lenormand. This is not tarot. This is Kipper, and welcome. Something completely new. I know. What a great idea. Try something completely new on poor, unsuspecting people. So I think, again, I think L had problems in his past, and I think that he was, I just think that he didn't have a very good childhood, or he didn't have a good life behind you, right? before you. His, relationships, things that he went through, anything that he was going through before you, there was kind of a really bad ending, right? Bad health does not have to mean just health. Like we just saw, it was, we had bad health and marriage, and that was a very toxic relationship. That's where that went. And, bad health could mean, it could mean that there is, sleep problems, or, there's a lot of different things like that. But I'm definitely going along with his lack of his lack of experience is holding him back. That's another way I could look at this, right? But I definitely think that he is definitely thinking of you. So, he's willing to get in touch with you. I think he's not talking to you right now, but he's thinking of you, right? This person here, they're thinking, it's all about thoughts, right? And their thoughts, their thoughts is about this woman. Well, this woman and you, because this is you here, the main female, look like the same woman. You guys look alike. The picture looks like this person. So he is thinking of you. He's thinking of getting in touch with you. There's nothing here that tells me about his actual feelings, other than he's definitely thinking of you, and he's thinking about messaging you, right? Text or email, however you do. Telephone, telegram, tell a friend, however you do it. But yeah, I definitely think he wants to get in touch with you. I just think something in his past here, something behind you, something that's gone on behind, before now has come up, and it's now showing. And, he's not having a good time with a new start. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe, you guys were talking, or maybe you met up and he just was not happy about it. Maybe he just wasn't interested. That happens, right? That definitely happens. Janice Kath, how are you? Welcome, Diva Bomber. Hey, Sunflower. Oh, I get such a different group here in the mornings when I do these. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. We are only a couple people away from 400 subscribers. So, yeah. I hope you guys are liking these Kipper cards and the Kipper readings. Again, it is something that I am learning as well. So, please do not direct the complaint emails to me. I think they can go to someone else, right? The complaint department is not my department right now. All right, so, Janice, I didn't put your question up. You want to know if Rick wants a serious relationship with you? Yeah, all right. Well, I think in the past, right, there was someone else in his life that he had a very serious relationship with, and that all changed, right? There was a lot of restlessness. There was a lot of things that just didn't go well, and that made him leave that person. So now he's a little skittish about having a serious relationship again. But I do see that there is this man in your life, which would be Rick. And again, he has that bit of he has that concern, right? He feels like he's not exactly sure if he wants to be serious right now or not, because he's thinking about how bad the past ended up. And that's kind of where it is. He is skittish about the whole thing going forward. That's what I'm getting. That's what I see for you. Yeah. Yes. So you are welcome. I'm glad to be here. I had some time. My wife's doctor's appointment is not until early afternoon. And I was up extremely early this morning. Well, I went to bed extremely late and got up extremely early. So I did take some time to read about this, about Kipper, and I saw somebody else using this deck. And I talked to him about it. And he said, this was over the weekend, and he had only been using it since Friday and was doing really great readings. He was doing really well with his readings. And he was doing just 3 card readings. He was only doing 3 cards. And I'm like, okay, well, let me find another way that I can incorporate more cards. And sure enough, if you use a significator here in the middle, right, either based on who you are, then you can do, because like the main male, if you look at him, right, if it's a man asking a question or a guy asking a question here, well, then everything here would be behind him, because he's facing really, he's looking at us, but his body is aiming this way. So this would be the direction he's going, his future. So it's the exact opposite of the main female, right? Technically, they're really looking at each other. They're really pointing towards each other. They're just kind of looking at the camera for you. They just want to make sure that they're there and they say hi. And well, sure enough. But yeah, these are Ciro Marchetti's. You can kind of tell by the telltale jester symbol on the back and the silver gilded edges there. Absolutely beautiful deck, isn't it? I love it. I do. So, Aquarius Soul, what does DK think about you? Don't forget, tonight is Lenormand night, but we are going to switch that up to Kipper night as well, because I really want to get some use in on these cards, and I really, really like them. All right, so, let's see. I think I think DK is thinking about that he just doesn't have a good emotional feeling about things right now. I think there's, he doesn't have a good emotional grip on stuff. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the case. And I think that's, that might be holding him back from you at this point. I think there's, there is that whole idea of, right, the poverty card, all about the poverty card. And, well, poverty doesn't have to mean poor, right? It does not have to mean poor. But it does, it really does. I think he feels very vulnerable. That's kind of what it's telling me, is there is that vulnerability with him. And that's how he feels. He feels concerned that he's going to get hurt because he's very vulnerable right now. However, I think the two of you have had some disagreements, or have been having some disagreements that have caused a lot of stress at this point. So I think DK is thinking that, this might be a little too much for him right now. And, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that he's really thinking anything good at this point. I hate to say that, but I got to tell you what I see and how I feel, right? I got to tell you the truth. And that's what I'm getting. Yeah, definitely. I am definitely getting the idea that there's been, some issues between the two of you, and that has caused stress and anguish. So, yes, Jeanette Ingram, thank you so much for your donation. I do appreciate it. And I am just waiting on your question. So thank you. I do appreciate that. Just waiting on the question. Hello, Flea Little Piggy. Hello, Cherry Me. Welcome. It's good to have you all here. Sarah Robbins says we did it. We hit 400 subscribers. Could that be true? Oh my. I can only hope. What do I have right this second? 400 on the nose. Thank you so much. 400 right on the dot. Awesome. All right, Jeanette. So there's your question. You'd like to know if Bill would like to talk to you in more of an intimate way. Wow. All right. Yes, Flea Little Piggy, thank you. I saw your donation too. And now I got your question. So yeah, I'll do yours right after this one, because now you have become priority, just like Jeanette. Donations do get your readings, do guarantee readings, and they also get your readings done right away. So if you don't want to wait, don't hesitate. Donate. Poet and don't even know it. Someone blocked you, Janice? I don't know who. It wasn't me. All right. So you've got all these dreams that you are scared to put into motion right now with Bill. I think you have all these great ideas, right? You want to do all these new things with Bill, but you're a bit, like it says, you're concerned. You are concerned about it. You are a little bit, you're a little bit unsure if this is going to do something to your relationship with Bill right now. And I have to say, I believe those fears may be true right at this point. Now, this is right now we're talking about, Jeanette. I'm talking right now because I do see, the end of the line, basically the end of the journey, the end of the relationship. Things would not move forward. Things would definitely not be moving forward if you did that right now. So definitely you want to make sure that you wait a little while. You just wait a little bit of time and, give him some time. Apparently, he's not really quite ready for it at this point, because I think that would end whatever the two of you have between each other, whether it's just talking or, a friendship or anything like that. All right. Thank you, Jeanette. I do appreciate your donation. All right. Flea Little Piggy, will the next batch of meds work for your illness and find relief? Lots of trial and error, and it's taking a toll. Yeah, I know that feeling for sure. So any hope with the next batch? Let's see. There are some good cards in here for, illness and sickness and things going well or not so well. And we will see what you end up with. So I think the doctors have a lot of high hopes for this medication for you, right? I think that's what we're seeing here is there's a lot of high hopes for this new medication to start working for you. And that's important, right? That's what you're looking for. That's absolutely what you're looking for is, to have these good hopes. But you got to have some patience, right? Because of course meds take a while to kick in. And that's what that brings you up to now. You are getting ready to start these and you have ideas about them, but you have ideas that it's just not going to work. You have it in your head already that these meds are probably not going to work for you, right? Because it's all about a false person. False person has to do with deception or betrayal, or there's something wrong, right? There's just something wrong, and you feel like there's something wrong with the way you are thinking about this. Something is not right. Now, I will say the other thing is, and I don't know this for sure because I don't know what the illness is, but I could go as far as saying, there's something wrong with your, in your head at this point. Something wrong with with like a mental type of illness, depression or anxiety or PTSD or anything like that. And I could definitely say that could be the case, right? And that's why you're not sure that things are going to work, because you have tried so many other things and you did have high hopes, but I'm sorry, the doctor has high hopes that they're going to work, but you are very skeptical here on this side, right, of how it's actually going to work. So the doctor's talked to you. He's given you the prescription, or he's going to give you the prescription, and you're not quite sure if it's going to work for you. All right, Flea Little Piggy, that's what I'm getting. that is what I'm getting for you. I hope that makes sense. I hope you are able to get something out of that. I definitely do. So Diva Bomber, how are you? How you been? I don't get to see you at night so often, so mean female stays in the middle because this is the person we're talking about. This is the person asking the question, Sunflower. So, if it was a man, if there's a man here and he's asking a question, then I would put this card in the middle, the main male. This card stays here. This card stays here, that middle card, because that's who it's about. And as you can see, their body is facing this way. So these are things to come, and these are things that are behind them or behind their back. If you got someone like that false person, right? That would definitely be someone who is going around doing bad things behind your back. Based on what the other card is in front of it, well, then, it would give you an idea of what that is. So, all right, will your Aries reach out and talk soon? Yeah, so this is the significator. You can also do this way in Lenormand. There is a man and woman card, and you can use them as significators as well. This does have a little bit of Lenormand to it, it seems, but it's not. It's not Lenormand because, well, Lenormand does not have these ideas on them like this does, right? So you want to know if he's going to talk to you soon, and I just think that he is very, I think he's very restless. He is very, he just can't stop thinking about what to do and how to get there and how to be part of this, how to be part of your life, right? Behind you, he is, constantly thinking about moving around and how he's going to do that. How is he going to find a way maybe to meet up with you? Because that's what he wants to do. He wants to change it up. He wants to change the idea of not just getting in touch with you, but actually meeting up and having, being able to talk to you and being able to meet you. And, that's what is going on behind the scenes right now. But in front of you, I think there is that good hope of something coming along and, really going your way, right? Things are going your way. And I definitely think that there is that chance of, of him reaching out to you soon and talking to you because, you have good fortune that's going good fortune with him is going in your way, in your direction, right? It's moving forward as well. As you can see, he's looking that direction. So I do see where things are looking good for the future. Things are definitely going in the right direction. And I think this could happen quickly. So that's what I'm getting for you, Diva Bomber. Thank you. All right. So we haven't had any guys here, so I haven't had to use the main male significator. But yeah, that is a good one. Hey, Vic, how are you? It's good to have you here. Sidra, I see where you posted your question here again. I already did your reading. I did a reading for you. You just have to watch back if you weren't here. Yeah, I did that reading for you. Thanks, Sunflower. Yep, exactly. All right. Ecto, 1GB. I have to say, I don't know you. So first off, I would ask you to please subscribe, get notifications, make sure you get all notifications, and let me know, female or male, so I can use the right card and give you the right reading. Your question is, will Danny ever contact you again? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that. Female. Awesome. So we'll just keep that right out there. That's perfect. So will Danny ever contact you again? Will Danny ever contact you again? All right. I try to shuffle real good with these because, like I said, it's another smaller deck, not nearly as big as tarot. So you do end up with a lot of the same card. And, well, I try to shuffle them so we can get a variety. But we've had most of these cards before. Well, we haven't had House yet. That's a new one, right? House. That is a new card. So I think any type of what's a good word for it? Any type of confidence that Danny had, I think is kind of gone, right? He had confidence with you before because I think you spoke before. I think you had contact before and stuff, and we're speaking, but I think there's a reason that this ended. There's definitely a reason. And now he has lost his confidence. He's lost that self-esteem to talk to you again right now, or at least he did before this. Moving forward, though, I think he feels like, maybe he could get to be familiar with you again if he can get past his whole idea of being worried, right? The whole idea of worry, the whole idea of being overly emotional. I think that's really what needs to go on. I think he definitely feels like he would like to contact you. He just needs some encouragement. Does that make sense? You used to talk in the past, and now you don't. And now if you want to talk again, he's going to need some encouragement. That's what I get. All right. So, where are we? Oh, so Vic, yeah. Well, I saw you and I saw your question. There it is. So a general love reading for you and W, the Taurus. All right. Whoop. Don't forget Modern Priscilla Tarot. Modern Priscilla Tarot's show. Yes, 400. I know, 400. Modern Priscilla Tarot show is on. It's called It's called Tarot at 12. And it's on at 12 o'clock Central Time. 12 o'clock Central Time. So make sure you look up the times for that. And that is important because she is on every day. And she, of course, will be there today. And she does quite a wonderful tarot show. And, well, you don't want to miss it. If you have never been to see her show, it's a very, very good show. And it's absolutely worth taking the time to see it. Because then, once you see it, you'll subscribe and you'll probably go back to it all the time. Because it is truly that good of a show. So we did it. 400 subscribers. 400. I got to imagine we could possibly go over 400 today. Oh, these are all new cards, right? These are definitely new ones that we did not have yet. So I definitely see where you have the hope of happiness coming, right? You have the whole idea of dreaming about great things happening for you, right? Your dreams coming true. This is what I think, right? Sorry, this was back for you again, Vic. I think that was what, I think that's what W, the Taurus, was thinking when, is thinking about you, about how wonderful things are at this point, right? How he has the hope and dream of everything coming true that he wants with you. So we move forward. You move forward, and there is that. There's more attention. There's more. There's more of him wanting to spend time with you. There's more of him wanting to do things with you. And again, there's that expectation of something, of him giving something to you when he comes to see you. There is that expectation, and that something will be given when he comes to see you. He should bring something with him, right? He should bring something, and that will be important to him. And that will be important to you, because it is the gift card, and gift is it seems like it's an important gift, right? Gift seems important to me. At least it kind of seems that way, right? It's like it needs a lot of attention. The gift needs a lot of attention, and it should be given a lot of attention. So, hello, Sophia Costa. I am okay. I'm doing okay. Oh, Lily. Lily, I didn't see you sneak in, but there you are. Flea Little Piggy, yeah. Yes, you don't trust the doctors. Aha. Then that really was that really was a truthful reading. I'm not sure how these readings are going. I have no idea unless I get feedback from anyone. And I appreciate that, Flea Little Piggy, that, I really need to know, right? I need to know how these are going. Again, this is a very new deck. Kipper is completely new to me. It's like Lenormand was, right? We went with Lenormand and started doing that, and that is turning out wonderful. It turned out great. Now we're working on Kipper, which is different than Lenormand, different than tarot. It's another type of cartomancy. And sure enough, I will only know if these readings are good, or if they're, if they're kind of on the money, right? If I get feedback from you guys, and I don't mind. Don't forget, I never, ever mind negative feedback, ever. There's never a time where negative feedback is a bad thing for me, because then I'll learn from it. It gives me something to learn from. Okay, all right, so this wasn't right, or that wasn't right, and now I know, work on it. Definitely work on it, right? So I think there's been, oh gosh, see, these go together very strangely. I think you've been extremely worried about money, and about gaining money, and about about actually having money, and having enough money, right? That makes sense. All right, see you later, MPT. Thank you. So yeah, I definitely think that you are worried about having enough money first. I think that's first, right? But you go sudden wealth, and you get unexpected income on this side. Now, I know you want to know about you want to know about your next lover, and I think that's it. I think this person is very concerned about having money, but something is coming their way. The only problem is this person already has someone else in their life right now. Someone who is, in their life, basically, right? Maybe another relationship, maybe a very close friend who is, around so much that they seem like they're more than just friends. And I don't know how well that sits with you, but I think, I do think that money issue is something that's going to right itself. So once your next person is ready for you, I think there's just somebody going to be in the way, or someone that you feel is in the way. Because of course, then they, are either a relationship, or that is a, like I said, a very close friend who seems like a relationship. All right. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right. All right. Flea Little Piggy, thank you for your donation again. I do appreciate that. So you donated. Why doesn't your friend JoJo invite me over to her place? JoJo is a great friend and is always dropping over to your house. Of course. Of course. Eat your food and drink your drinks and drink all your tea. But I sense that she doesn't want me going to her place. Are you right? That other girl looked like a gold digger. Well, she was the privileged female, right? She was the privileged girl. So she does have that air of snootiness, maybe. All right. So thank you again for your donation, Flea Little Piggy. I do appreciate it. I always appreciate your generosity. These cards do stick together a little bit still, but they've got those beautiful silver edges. It's so nice. So I think you believe that maybe it's just too much work for her to invite you over. Right? I really think that's part of the issue. I think you feel like she's going to have to do a lot of work to get her place ready for you. And I think that is, that's in the forefront of the whole thing. The real forefront of this reading is all about how, your friend JoJo's place is just not ready for people to come visit. It's, maybe it's not clean enough. Maybe it needs some cleaning done, something to that effect, it seems like. However, I do see that, I do see that JoJo is going to recognize this, and you will end up going to her house in the future at some point. I don't think it's going to be a long future, right? It's only probably in the next couple of weeks or so. And I think this will get cleared up. I think this problem that you're feeling and stuff is definitely going to get cleared up. And I definitely see where, again, I think JoJo realizes this. I think they recognize this whole thing, what the problem is, that, that they're always coming to you and you're never able to come to them. And I think that's going to change. I think they're going to invite you over, right? And of course, Journey is all about movement and travel, right? And I think that's exactly what it's telling you. You're going to travel to see her, not like you're traveling far. You live close to each other. So, but it's definitely about movement. And I do see where there will be that movement for you to go to her. Again, I'm really hoping these readings are good. I hope they are making sense to you. Hello, Sophia. So, Sophia, can I tell you if someone from your past, an ex-lover, do you have a good one, is coming back? Can you tell me if an ex-lover is coming back? Do you have a really good one in mind? All right, so let's see what we get here. I'm going to do this surprise live show for about 15 more minutes, and then I will be done for now until tonight's show. Don't forget, I have a show every single night, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. It is called Tarot Nights. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So don't forget that. All right, is someone from your past? You have one in mind. Aha. Flea Little Piggy, thank you so much. I hit it right on the head, huh? Well, that's pretty cool. All right, so I think this one that you have in mind is someone who felt like they were really limited to what they could do, right? Really kind of limited to what they could do. Oh yeah, Sunflower, I'm sorry, I lost your question. Yeah, you just post it again for me. So I feel like they were limited to what they can do, and they ended, and that's kind of why the relationship ended, because they felt imprisoned, right? They felt restrained. But I think now it's time for that journey again, right? There is movement towards you, but you don't want to lose something in it. Flee little piggy, that's perfect. So yeah, I think this person who was your ex lover, apparently good enough to get back to, is definitely willing to make the journey as long as they don't have to feel like they are tied to things again. I think they don't want any entanglements. They don't want any, they don't want to feel constrained. I think this person would rather, would like to come back to you as a friends with benefits type of person. Not really a good one. Oh, okay. Oh, well. Yeah, that's what I got for you, Sophia. I think the person that you would like to come back would come back, but it would definitely not be a relationship. It would be more of something else. All right, Sunflower. Will your Pisces ex commit and reconcile with me? I do appreciate. Yeah, I didn't get to tell MPT when she was here, but I'll message her and tell her thank you. But also, Sunflower, thank you so much for doing the moderating for me this morning. Right? Again, this was a surprise to everyone. It was a surprise live show, and yes, he has. He has made it clear to you that he would like that to be the case, huh? Is that true? Is that what you're telling me, Sophia? He doesn't want the constraints. Yeah, I appreciate it. Did I make you part of the Blue Crew? Are you in there as a moderator? Because I can't see it on my side, but give me a hot second here and I can look. Oh yeah, I did already, so that's good. All right, so will your Pisces ex commit and reconcile? All right, will they commit and reconcile with you? So again, I think this was a relationship, right? We're using the marriage card, but marriage card is not always just marriage. It's a union between two people, right? It's a relationship. It's any type of relationship. It could be a business relationship even. Aha. But yes, it is. I think that relationship was a lot of work for one of you. Definitely for one of you, you felt like you were doing all the work and the other person was not trying so hard to be part of that. Right? It was just a daily routine. Every day was the same routine. Nothing changed. Nothing Nothing happened differently. It was just the same old thing every day, all the time. And that's how the relationship went. And that's kind of why it went sour. Um, I do believe, though, that this person is really not feeling well because they have lost what they had. Right? I know. Sudden wealth and bad health. Oh, what a rhyme that is, huh? Which would you rather have, sudden wealth or bad health? Well, of course, sudden wealth. But, it's all about this person is having problems with sleep and, dreams and really overthinking things, overthinking all of the things that they had and all of the things they had with you. And so now they're thinking about, yes, I definitely think they're thinking about coming back and reconciling. I definitely think that's the case because now they're really thinking hard about what they've lost and what they have, and what they need in their life now. So, all right. Okay, Flea Little Piggy donated again. Awesome. What is your question? What is your question? He's a good person, but immature, so I just want him to see your perspective. Oh, there you go. Very interesting. All right. You are thinking of adding an online home decor service on your website to bring in more income. Will this do the trick? All right, this is probably going to be my last reading, unless I have donations hanging out. Then, of course, donations guarantee a reading. So I do continue to do readings for donations. But this will be my last reading for the free portion of the show. I do appreciate you all being here for this surprise live stream. Yes, this surprised me too. It definitely surprised me as well. All right, so home decor to your online website, and will this make more money for you? Well, look at the backstory on this. Look at the backstory. It tells you everything you wanted to know about what is going on up until now, right? You feel poor. You feel like you just don't have enough money. You're looking for money, and that makes you stressed. That is really making you feel, like you're suffering. It's all about despair. I think you're going to find someone that's going to be able to help you move forward with this whole idea. I definitely think that yeah, I definitely think that you're going to find somebody. I'm sorry, I was reading a comment. You're going to find someone, a man, of course, because this is the mature man, and I have found out there is definitely gender in this in Kipper. Gender does matter in cards like this, especially when it says it's a man, right? So I do think there is an older man, somebody who will help you get started in this, someone who is older than you, someone, maybe a parent, maybe, a father figure, or, someone like that, or someone who is older than you that's willing to help out. And I think, of course, you're going to do this out of your house. It's going to help you with your home. It's going to help you, since it's going to be a smaller building, right? It's not going to be this house. I don't think you live in a house that looks quite like that one. But I do think that, I do think that you're going to be able to, have more money for sure. Because I think somebody is going to invest in you. They're going to give you the money to start that part of it, the home decor part, because, starting something new like that is not cheap always. There's always some kind of cost to it, right? But it will bring you more income. It will bring more to you, because it's going to be, it's going to be like, it's going to make you feel like you're home. It's going to make you feel like home because you're helping other people, but it's going to be your touch that they're getting, right? It's going to say, designed by Flea Little Piggy right across it. Everybody will know that it had your touch to it. No matter what they want, no matter what they ask you for, you'll still have some bit of you in each one of these houses that you do home decor for. But I do think this is going to help. And also, of course, this means family. So I'm definitely thinking this is a family member, an older family member that is going to help you out and get this started. So that's what I see. That is what I'm getting for you from that. All right. So I do appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you so much. Sophia and Sunflower, you guys are having quite a conversation. That was a problem in the past. I think it might still be a problem. I know he is, and I don't want him back if it's to be his friend with benefits. Yeah. Sophia, yeah, Sunflowers and Sophia. Yeah, she recommends that you not waste your time, protect your energy. Absolutely. You don't need a baby. You don't need you don't need someone who's a child. You don't need boys. You need men. Right, Sophia? It looked like a wealthy man's going to buy you a mansion. Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but I think someone in your family, I think an older male in your family will be helping you to do that. All right. So I do appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you all for the new subscriptions. We hit it. We hit 400 people, and that is a great thing. So again, I hope to see you all tonight. Tonight is our show, 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. It is called Tarot Nights. And I would love to have you guys back. So thank you for being here. Have a great day. Bye now.